Along with Charleston, football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Stand 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they can't corral him. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So the Jets now in great position here to start things out. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in here.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
At the 22-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Over the middle, complete. It's McCarthy. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. A first down carry for Henry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, it's to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the Titans' 49-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you. That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. 23 yards the pickup there. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Press coverage on the...
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chris Godwin, 51 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there, but the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as there. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 12-3 your score after one on EA Sports. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And some room to roam now. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find some...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
On the fake extra point.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York set to take the field.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
And he's got room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown.
The kicker on for the...
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Point after, right down the middle. And this is back to an 8-point game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. They've got the lead, and certainly a big reason why some of these catches we take a look at right now.
And I've seen it so many times that when units...
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Got his his man complete over the middle. That's McCarthy. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating...
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 6 yards away. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Fighting through pressure.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand height.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11. It's now 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, it's Rice. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Good. Give him 2 yards on that play. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. Right back to him on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 34-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Richardson's pass.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Throwing on 1st down, Richardson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Richardson. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Richardson. On 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Lawrence. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
1st and 10 at the 20.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Richardson. And that one falls incomplete, breaking his string of 7 straight passes completed.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Richardson. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Richardson.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Off play action, Richardson. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. 3 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started less than 1 month from tonight. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Taken down.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's Richardson throwing on 3rd and long. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the Titans.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
At the 4-yard line.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, 2 hands. 2 hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead. You're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your off.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to...
And oh, he coughed it up.
The pass.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration...
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
No good on the fake extra point.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Richardson now from the gun on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rice. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Jets 13.
From the gun, Richardson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Richardson to throw on 2nd down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
A big play there. An even 90 yards. And this Titan offense is running away with this one.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
With that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. 53 is the mark. 53. Check. 53.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted by the Titans.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jets shaking up on the play. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. New York ready to go again offensively. And this showing really not a good one on either side of the ball, but still 3 more preseason games to follow and a lot to play for here for the guys on the field now as they're hoping to secure that roster spot.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun, Richardson is going to find his running back. It's complete.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
53 is the mark. 53.
To throw is Richardson from the gun on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. From the gun, Richardson is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that. Operating from the gun, Richardson got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
47-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. That it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Kevin Byard.
To throw again, Richardson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Richardson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Richardson's pass.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And incomplete on the deep ball. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
I know he ain't got it. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Let's go, tackle. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 26. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter.
We want it. Come to my word. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Now Richardson throwing after the interception. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete
To number 25.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lawrence. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. William. Check.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.